If an AI startup can be replaced by one feature inside ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini, was it ever a durable business or only a temporary interface? This pressure is no longer theoretical. OpenAI introduced apps that live inside ChatGPT and can bring interactive services directly into a conversation. Anthropic introduced integrations that connect Claude to remote tools through MCP. Google launched Workspace Studio so employees can build agents inside Gmail, Drive, Chat, and other work applications. These announcements do not prove that independent AI products will fail. They do document a strategic shift. The model providers are moving beyond raw intelligence and deeper into the workflow layer where many startups expected to differentiate. The first MOAT test is replacement. Describe your product without mentioning its model, prompt, or chat interface. Now imagine that the underlying platform adds your headline feature next quarter. What valuable system still remains? A thin product may lose its reason to exist. A stronger product still owns a specialized process, customer relationships, implementation knowledge, or a result the platform does not deliver end-to-end. This is an inference from the documented platform direction, not a prediction about any named company. The question is simply whether your value survives feature convergence. The second test is compounding context. Many products store documents, but storage alone is not a moat. Ask whether repeated use creates structured knowledge that improves the customer outcome, approved terminology, exception histories, workflow decisions, evaluation results, or domain-specific feedback. The defensible part is not that an AI can read a file. It is the carefully governed context, permissions, and learning loop built around the customer's real work. If every new user starts from zero and can export everything without losing value, the product may be useful, but its switching cost is probably limited. Many AI products can depend on the same small group of model platforms. The wrapper itself is not the verdict. The real question is what unique value exists above that shared core. The third test is workflow depth. A prompt produces an answer. A workflow moves work from an uncertain starting point to an accountable finish. That can include intake, permissions, validation, human review, retries, audit history, and delivery into the tools a team already uses. Official announcements from Google and Anthropic emphasize agents, integrations, context, and connected tools because real business value usually lives across several steps. A startup becomes harder to replace when it understands the messy exceptions, compliance requirements, and handoffs of one specific job better than a horizontal assistant does. The fourth test is distribution. Model access is widely available, and software can be copied faster than a trusted route to customers. Distribution may come from an existing audience, an industry partnership, embedded placement in another product, a specialized sales motion, or years of credibility in a regulated field. OpenAI's app strategy also shows why distribution can shift toward platform directories and in-conversation discovery. That may create opportunity for developers, but it also means discoverability can depend on someone else's ecosystem. A durable company should understand which channel it controls and which channel it merely rents. The fifth test is unit economics. OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google all publish usage-based pricing, with different rates for models, caching, tools, and service tiers. Those pages change, so this video does not freeze a price claim. The durable lesson is structural. If every successful customer creates proportionally more inference, search, storage, and support cost, revenue can grow while margin stays fragile. Measure cost per completed customer outcome, not cost per prompt. Then test what happens when usage doubles, a premium model is required, or a provider changes the product mix. There is one more layer that cuts across all 5 tests: operational trust. OpenAI's app guidance emphasizes permissions, privacy policies, and transparency about shared data. Anthropic describes connected research with citations and external integrations. For a startup, trust cannot be a marketing adjective. It must appear in product behavior, least privilege access, clear source trails, human approval for consequential actions, reliable failure handling, and a way to reverse mistakes. In high-stakes workflows, The company that operates safely may be more defensible than the company with the flashiest demo. Put the 5 tests on one page. First, if the model provider copies the feature, what remains? Second, does customer usage create governed context that compounds? Third, does the product own a complete workflow with real exceptions and accountability? Fourth, is there a repeatable distribution channel the company controls? Fifth, do margins improve as the system learns and scales? This scorecard is not investment advice and it cannot predict survival. It is a practical way to replace vague claims about having a moat with questions that can be tested using product evidence and customer behavior. If an idea scores poorly, the answer is not automatically to abandon it. Move the value away from the replaceable layer. Pick one narrow customer with an expensive recurring problem. Map the full process before and after the model call. Capture the structured decisions that improve future work. Integrate where the customer already operates. Design an evaluation that measures completed outcomes, not impressive samples. And validate willingness to pay before optimizing model sophistication. The strongest AI product may use several interchangeable models because the customer is buying the workflow, evidence, and result, not access to one model. The durable question is not whether a product wraps AI. It is whether customers would still need the company after the next major platform update.